Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vina Nurhidayati and I'm from Group B and I want to explain about the narrative essay. And the point that will I explain is definition of narrative essay, goal, components, and example. The first is definition of narrative essay. The definition of narrative essay is a story about your experience, either imaginary or real. It can also tell a story somebody's life, and a good narrative essay tells specific story. The second is goal. A point of view describe from which character perspective the story is presented to the audience, and be consistent. You can choose I, he, she, and he. The third is component. Component of a story divide become plot, character, setting, and description. Narrative essay follow the storytelling linear plot. There is exposition or introduction, rising action, climax, failing action, and the last is reason conclusion. And that divide become three parts. The first part is the beginning. The beginning is introduce and describe the people, place, time of story. And the second is the middle. For the middle is the first can have several paragraphs. The second can describe more action. The third, activities and events involving your main character are expanded. And for the third is the end. For the end, divide the first, resolve the complication or problems. The second, end story with a twist. The third, leave reader with a question or mystery. And the last is remind reader of the central message. And then, things to remember. The first is always use past tense. The second is describe event chronologically. The third is don't use too much dialogues. The fourth is use story details when describing some things like sound, smell, texture, and hear. The fifth is use descriptive language, and there is verb, adjective, adverb, but don't overuse them. And the next is getting start. For getting start, divide become three parts. There is think about the essay topic, think about the character, setting, and event, and the last is write an outline of the plot. Example is use a flow map or linear plot. And then write your essay. After that, revise your essay, check the grammar and sentence structure, and the last is proofread. And the fourth is example. For example, I choose from the internet. There is New Direction by Maya Angelou. The text is Annie, over 6 feet tall, Big Bonner decided that she would not go to work as a domestic and leave her precious babies to anyone else's care. There was no possibility of being hired at the town's cotton gin or lumber mill, but maybe there was a way to make the two factories work for her. In her words, I looked up the road I was going and back the way I come, and I sensed I wasn't satisfied. I decided to step off the road and taught me a new path. She told herself that she wasn't fancy cook, but that she could make groceries well enough to scare hungry away and keep from starving a man. This paragraph is an example for narrative essay of Maya Angelou. She has described how a girl looks and how she behaves. She has also written direct dialogues to show that it is a narrative. Okay, thank you. That's all is my explanation about the narrative essay. And if I have a mistake, I'm so sorry. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.